And now it's time for my guys, the boys they call them, very close friends, colleagues of the late great Bob Collymore, coming through as we speak. There's Bharat Thakra in front, Lamin Manjang behind him, Peter Kenneth right behind him, and right at the back, Joshua Oigara, KCB, coming into the studio as we speak. Here we go. I'm going to have a great conversation tonight. Gentlemen, welcome. Walk my way. You can come to me. It's okay.
Thank you.
Hey, BT.
Thank you.
How you doing, man? Good to see you. Lamin?
Yes.
Welcome back to Kenya, man.
Thank you.
Your home.
Yeah, thank you.
Peter Kenneth? Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Josh? Thanks for your time. Okay, here's the seating arrangements. Peter, right here on the orange. All right, you're there on the gray.
Okay.
Josh, the other orange. Lamin?
Okay.
Right there. Perfect. Monica, is that good? Everyone all right? Okay, gentlemen, before we go to break, we're going to go to break in a few minutes, okay? Everyone wants to know how you all met Bob. Your first ever encounter with Bob Collymore. Peter.
I think we all met Bob in different circumstances.
Yep.
And he brought us together. And if you remember, there were nicknames for each one of us as we joined.
Yes.
I think I was the last one to join.
You were.
So I got called the intern. Despite having younger members like you in age.
And Joshua. Yes, you were the intern.
Yes, but Bob had an infectious, attractive manner of making friends. And therefore, he was able to bring all his friends together.
Yeah.
I'm just glad, privileged that I was one of those he called one of his close friends.
By the way, we didn't use each other's names in our presence. We all used each other's initials. So Peter Kenneth was PK, if not the intern. Bharat Thakra was BT, or the billionaire, but that's another story. BT, how did you meet? When did you meet him first?
I think I got introduced to him by Michael. Bumped into them at Mandari. And then I think we had lunch soon after that.
Your first encounter, what did you think of him when you first met him?
Certainly not the bodyguard. No, I think you know, I was kind of when you reflect on it, you know, you can think about it. There was a sense of friendliness. There was no arrogance.
Right.
You know, for a guy who was going to run one of the biggest companies in this country, you know, he was very humble. He was pleasant. You know, his handshake was warm.
Yeah.
And you kind of felt like this guy is going to be good for the company.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, you know, they're clients of ours. So my thinking was, okay, I think this guy is going to be a good client for us. I hadn't kind of thought beyond where we ended up with now.
As friends, as boys.
Yeah. But I think my initial chemistry with him was very warm.
Yeah. Joshua Oigara, a.k.a. J.O.
You know, I met Bob, we reached out. Remember the 2012 when there was this old news that a youngest CEO has been appointed for oldest institution. And Bob actually reached out, you know. And there are many questions at that time that someone was asking. He says, how are you going to fit in the shoes of the person you're going to take over from? And Bob said, that's a question I had not many years ago when he was appointed as CEO of Safaricom.
Yes.
So there was this genuine interest to really put his hand out.
Was he warm? Was he friendly?
Absolutely the most genuine and very down-to-earth person I've ever met, with a genuine interest in following up and supporting every single day. And he was omnipresent. You know, you could be far away, you could be any part of the world, and you will still be able to connect with yourself. So it didn't matter which time zone he was.
Absolutely.
He was very genuinely interested in what you were doing.
Yeah. LM.
Yes.
Lamin Manjang. You know, you were here. When did you leave for Lagos? How many months ago?
I left about 3 months ago.
Oh, man.
But he left 2 weeks ago. He was around.
Oh, he was around?
I was around briefly.
We were trying to plan a boys' trip.
Yes.
But we were not able to get the date because of the
everyone's okay.
And Bob was so keen that we have a farewell for him before he went.
I remember.
So he went out of his way. He said, look, can we wait? Can we try and see
reschedule? Can we
try and get Lamin? We want to make sure we give him a warm, farewell.
We have a picture of
that.
Monica, we have a picture of that. I missed that one.
Okay.
I was in that place.
No, we didn't meet.
No, we didn't.
you didn't
meet
meet?
them. We didn't meet
Oh,
them.
Yeah,
We didn't meet them.
we schedule didn't allow.
Okay, when did you first meet him?
No, I met him in 2014 when I just came to Kenya, and obviously Safaricom being one of our biggest clients, so reached out to him, and then you know, a couple of interactions later, I get this call that, look, Lamin, we have a dinner that we have, you know, every Tuesday.
Yes.
Would you like to join us? And that's it. That's how I got inducted.
Just like that?
Just like that. Which I really appreciated, because obviously coming to a country new and then getting the opportunity to meet, you know, JKL and you know, PK and BT and Geo. That was just fantastic.
And by the way, Monica, the director, was commenting how you all are CEOs, and she says, "Where do I fit in?" But that's another story for another day. Peter, there's a couple of people who are missing right now. Tell us who are missing from the boys' club.
AKS.
Which is
Ali Khan, because his daughter was graduating today in London. We have PQ,
which is
who is working on some piece of document right now.
Patrick Kwaku.
Patrick Kwaku.
Yes.
And we have an honorary member, Nick Haley,
yes,
who will be with us tomorrow. That is a British High Commissioner.
Yeah. And there was a couple of other ambassadors as well who came and went, right? I mean, it was an eclectic group.
We had Christian, who was the predecessor of Nick. I think because Bob's second country was the UK, he always found it comfortable to invite the High Commissioner at the time.
Let's not forget Jacques Pitulou.
Then we had Johan,
Johan,
the Swedish ambassador, who we called the Reverend.
That's right.
Then we had Bart.
Bart, yes, from
Belgium, who is now the EU ambassador to the DRC. Yeah. Then you had JP 007.
That's right, the super
and I
spy.
think between the two of you, you've had some very good times with JP.
Jacques Pitulou.
Correct.
Yes.
How come we didn't invite the US guy? Was that intentional or?
Well, we can only leave that to the captain, because as Lamin said, he just invited those he felt warm to or were warm to him on a Tuesday, and I think you guys who are there before me have seen all those invitations. I've also seen latter day invitations like Lamin, like Nick. Yes.
By the way, I will say this without fear of contradiction. I met Bob first before all of you. You know that?
Yes.
I'm his oldest friend. Out of Safaricom, that is.
Unfortunately, you thought he was a bodyguard when you first met him. of Michael Joseph.
We're going to take a break, come back. These guys are known as the boys. They have great stories and great moments that they shared with the late, great CEO of Safaricom, Bob Collymore, who died this past Monday. I tell you, we've shared some incredible moments, and just to see him off this week was a very sad and poignant moment, but these guys will never forget the impact that man had on us. We want to know what impact he had on you. Keep tweeting at Koinange Jeff, at Citizen TV Kenya. The hashtag, as always, is JKLIVE. JKLIVE takes a break. We'll be back in a moment.